Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to start this week with this reading. This was requested. It's going to be this reading for the Bridgerton actor, for Luke Newton, and I believe her girlfriend. Her name is Antonia. So yeah, let's see how's their dynamic, how's the relationship going, and what they have available. So yeah, let's begin. I placed Luke on the left, and I placed Antonia on the right. So yeah, let's see. From his side, we start with the Ten of Swords, the Fool, and the Seven of Swords. From her side, I have the Seven of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, and the Death card. And the relationship as an overall, we have the Ten of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, and then we have the card of the Oracle of the I Ching, the card of Witness. It's very interesting, especially from his side. I believe he's an air sign, right? He's an Aquarius, Gemini, I don't know, but he definitely see a lot of swords here, so he must have this energy. Also with the Fool, I don't know why from his side I think that with the Ten of Swords, even though he's a very intelligent man, I don't feel him very emotional. I think that definitely it's all about thoughts, ideas, perceptions, communication. But I think he overcame something. He was able to, I don't know why I want to say to win against darkness, because the Ten of Swords, there's a lot of darkness, but there's also the dissipation of these clouds, or of this quote-unquote dark night of the soul. I think that with the Fool, there's a new beginning. So probably he went through a lot of things, and he's starting over, and I think that he's not that conflicted anymore. He's not that troubled mentally. He's finally starting to see the light, I would say. Nevertheless, here with the Fool and the Seven of Swords, I think that this man has a trouble concentrating. His energy feels like it's all over the place. And it's very interesting how he plays in the connection, because I think that, yeah, there's a connection. I think that there's something about him. I don't know how long they had been together, but probably he was able to overcome this that I mentioned, this darkness or these dark times. He went through this with her, or she was present when this happened. So probably there's something about him just being very thankful to her for this, for staying by his side. Even though being with him, it feels like there's always uncertainties. There's always like he can be great, he can be in a good mood. Actually, like being going through the best time of his life, and then the next day there's chaos again. So I think that I think that he's hard to understand. It's hard to understand. I want to grasp his energy, and I cannot. I think that he's in the clouds all the time, and I think that he's not connected. Like he's here and there. And I think that probably there's something about his ideas or his perceptions changing all the time. So from one side, I can say that he's thankful and he probably will stay with her. But then the Seven of Swords, there's this feeling of like, okay, I will go and hang out with my friends, or I will go and see this person. I wouldn't say cheating, but it's like, you know, I can't be tamed, something like this. And I don't think that is like a sexual thing, like, oh, like I have a lot of sexual desires or I have this need for adventure. No, I think that he's just someone that is distracted a lot. Like anything new happens and he just goes after the new thing. So probably he is not that established. At least in this connection, he is better than prior years, but he's not entirely grounded. He's not a grounded person to be in a connection with. He's very he's very like, it's not about being independent, but it's about being different, and his mindset is different as well. But he's funny. He's a funny companion, I would say. From her side, yeah, we have the Seven of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, and the Death card. So I wouldn't be shocked if this girl is an earth sign. But if she's not an earth sign, I don't know. But it feels like she had been working in this relationship for a while. The seven, not the seven, sorry, the Eight of Pentacles. I said the seven, but no, the Eight of Pentacles. I think that yeah, she has been putting a lot of effort, and actually, like, I think that probably the reason why this relationship is standing is because of her efforts. I see her just being maybe that grounded energy that he doesn't have. Nevertheless, I think that she's staying in this because of the pride, or the to be able to say, I made it, or I stood by him in his darkest times, and now that he's better, and now that he's doing better, like, you know, I am part of that triumph, or I am part of that success, or I am part of that recovery, I would say, because we have the Eight of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles and the Death card. So definitely she's like, okay, poverty no more. And not poverty, like it could be financial as well, but I think that for her it's like, oh, there's no lacking anymore, like all my effort paid off, like, you know, I already like, I no longer, I want to put an end to this period of lacking, of not having enough, of not being good enough. Look how my determination made this connection happen. So it doesn't feel romantic at all, I would say. Like, and this I say from my perspective and intuition. This is not like, we can have different kinds of bonds and connections with people and be happy. For me, that I'm an emotional person, I would need to see a bit much more of fire and emotions, but I don't know, maybe it's their love language to one of them being thankful for the other, and the other being all the time working on the relationship, working, even though I think that he doesn't receive anything from this connection, because I think that she's so obsessed in working and getting better, or making the relationship better, that she's not enjoying this. With the Death card, I think that maybe something in the connection is like, okay, finally, now that you're doing better, I feel like I have one less worry. But she's very stubborn. I would say that for her, maybe, I think that is a bit odd. It's not odd, but I think that it's very interesting how maybe for her relationships are meant to be a sort of chore, a task, you know, something that a problem to resolve, a problem to solve, something to work on, instead of something to live and experience and just happy feelings, you know. I think that this girl is not relaxed, but she's also not letting go. I think that she's very stubborn, she's very determined to make it work. And I think that she's succeeding in her way, because we see that I have the Death card, so definitely from her side something has changed. Maybe he made a gesture towards her, or he Could it be that he proposed, or did something, gave her something that she's like, oh wow, like I level up in this connection. Like I'm finally not in this poor mindset. Like finally, like I can see the reward at the end. So something happened. A change in their status happened. The Ten of Pentacles and the Two of Cups, definitely, like, I don't know, guys. I think that this is going serious. I don't know. I don't know much about this. I know people speculate if they break up, if they're together. Like, I think that there's a connection. At the end of the day, there's a mutual admiration and respect for each other. And they definitely, like, they look at each other and they sort of understand each other. And also with the Ten of Pentacles, I don't know if both of them come from influential families, or if there's a legacy from one of the parts that is like, you know, you should join us, join our community, or join our legacy. Like there's a commitment in here. There's like, you know, you could be one of us. It's like it's maybe it's a connection that promises to give one of them a status, a name, and a stability that one of them doesn't have. So yeah, but I see them very pretty stable. It's just that it feels like, oh, a lot of work. It feels like a contract, you know, instead of a love. I mean, the connection is there. Like they definitely are aware of each other's existence. It's like they look at each other and they're like, okay, yeah, we have this language in our relationship, or we have this identity in this connection. They both agree on this. No one is holding the other person hostage in this connection. They agree on this. They are like, okay, are you staying with me through this? Yeah, I will. Something like this. And also with the card of witness from the Oracle of the I Ching. The card of witness is also like, it's a card that talks about patience. And it's also like about like, you know, even when you go through a lot of upheavals in this connection, or there's something about this connection that makes you feel angry or out of control, the card of witness is like, you know, do not make a decision. Do not make like a decision or an abrupt change, or, you know, just wanting to destroy or rebuild or start something over. Like, just don't do anything. Just watch the connection. Watch what is going on. Be a witness of your own relationship. And don't be so reactive. Like, have patience. And also everything that goes on in their connection has a meaning. But I think that it's very interesting how maybe they went through a lot of things together, that I think that they stayed because one of them was too stubborn to quit. I think that this it's like the final result because of hard work. It's not like, okay, like I love you and I choose you. But probably this is their love language, and this is what they do. They're loyal at the end of the struggles, you know. And for him, I see him just wandering around and just maybe hanging out with friends and just traveling here and there. Of course, maybe it has to do with his work. You know, his work demands of him to be flexible, to be playful, to be a bit, I would say, a bit of a jokester. You know, like just being funny and being just like, okay, yeah, I'm not going to talk about my relationship, or no, I don't talk about it, or no, I don't mention her, or yes, I mentioned her, but now I forgot. So for him, it's all about like running and just being very adaptable to whatever shows up. And this is part of his, maybe his talent is to be this eccentric. There's something about him being very eccentric. For her, definitely, I see her more in the more patient, just working on the details. So yeah, guys, but I mean, I see potential in here. There could be a stability. I don't know if you guys know more about these two. Maybe you can give me a feedback because I have no idea. But yeah, this is all I see for the two of them. Thank you so much for the people that recommended this, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.